Welcome to Keeping It Real with Jarrod Lawrence. I'm your host, Jarrod Lawrence. Let's get it popping in here. Preston Burke, only doctor I know, can perform 2 surgeries at once with a hand tremor. He was the best doctor on the show. How did they fire him?
I don't know. If you're going to doctor shows, I like House myself.
No.
House is crazy.
House ain't touching Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know. What about ER?
Well, look at the ratings. Grey's Anatomy was the #1 rated show on TV last year. And it will continue that way.
Numero uno.
Even without Burke. I don't know if they're going to continue #1 without Burke because he was...
I don't know nothing about Grey's Anatomy.
I keep him up there with Brandon Roy, Mike Tomlinson, Antonio Holmes. He's up there. He's one of my favorites. You already know how I feel about Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I've seen her at the VMAs.
We talked about Britney being thick. Alicia Keys is the epitome of thickness.
But Britney wasn't looking right with her thickness.
You know what? I'm putting her up there with Beyonce.
Go ahead.
She's dime status right now, in my opinion.
I don't know. Wait.
Dime status, son.
He said,
wait a minute now. She's cold.
Yes.
You telling me that the girl is now Beyonce?
I put her up there with Beyonce.
Wow.
She looks just as good as Beyonce.
Wow. I don't know. Sometimes
she's
she
pretty.
Looks like Mufasa.
She's
hair
thick.
Be all over the place.
What?
Sometimes she be out of control. To me, she too hardcore. She too
hardcore.
She too Harlem.
Why are you hating on her? Just because she's never done a dance move more complex than a 2-step?
Nah, I don't care about the dancing. I'm talking about. I feel like she carrying guns.
Hey,
she
real talk though.
She sound like she carrying guns. Yo, we need to vote, y'all. Word up. I'm like, whoa. She make me nervous.
She can't dance, Demaine. That ain't no cheap shot.
Why you gotta take a cheap shot?
I'm keeping it real.
How about in New Orleans? All the people who lost their home in the flood but started to loot. Did they deserve to
Why
be
were they
tried
looting?
as criminal?
Why were they looting? They were looting because they needed food and they needed other things.
What about the ones taking TVs and stuff?
Yeah, there was a few of them, but I guarantee most of the looters were looting just because they need something to eat, something to drink. FEMA took 5 days to get there to bring them something.
Nevertheless, it's still a crime on top of a crime. So, I mean...
But under those circumstances, I think looting was okay. I think it was okay. Now, for the people that are still in big screen TVs and stuff that they have no use for, that's not okay. But when you're looting for food and clothing and stuff for your family, people just trying to feed their families, man. You got to understand that. The government wasn't doing it, so sometimes we got to take matters in our own hands.
Even the ones that refused to leave. There were some people that refused to leave.
Why did they refuse to leave, though? Because they had no way to leave. Some people don't have cars. They don't have a way to get out of New Orleans. And then when they get out of New Orleans, how are they going to pay for a hotel? Where are they going to stay? Some people, New Orleans was all they had. They had to stay there. There's a lot of poverty in New Orleans. And, this being America, we choose to ignore poverty a lot. I guess Jesse was upset that Barack Obama wasn't paying enough attention to the Gina 6 and he wasn't down there helping. He's speaking at an event and he says, Barack Obama is acting white.
Ooh.
Now, Demaine, you already know how I feel about this one.
Nah, son.
That is, as a black person, that's like one of the worst things you can say to a black person, in my opinion.
Wrong.
You can't. First of all, let me say this. There is no such thing as acting white. You cannot act a color. All right? If somebody knows what acting white is, please email me, steelcity2002@hotmail.com, and let me know what acting white means.
You're going to get an email.
Please. I want to know what acting white is. Because, in my opinion, acting white means that you're basically not following all the stereotypes that are associated with black people. If I'm acting white, in somebody's opinion, that means I'm not talking slang. I'm not dealing drugs.
You got your pants buckled around your
I don't
waist.
have gold teeth or
You got your
cornrows.
shoes tied like army boots.
Right.
That means I'm not acting black because I'm not following in all these negative
Shirt
black
tucked
stereotypes. Just because I'm not dealing drugs on the corner, just because I went to college and got an education. If I'm not showing any love to the black community, yeah, then you could say I'm acting white. But for somebody that's still in touch with the black community, but talks proper and does all these other things, goes to college and tries to lead a positive life, you can't say they're acting white.
You can't say it, but just know people gonna say it. I mean, that's how it is. Just like you say, the white people who act, they call them wiggers or whatever. They gonna call them acting black. It's just gonna be the way it is.
But why are they called acting black? Because they're following stereotypes,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. That's all it is. It's stereotypes.
So basically, it's stereotypes.
Yes.
If we say somebody's acting a certain way, that we're buying into those stereotypes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it's gonna be. I mean, I don't care. Millions of years later, that will never leave. That's just how
It's never gonna leave. But I just don't agree that we should be judged by stereotypes.
You're right.
I think that's totally unfair, and that's what has black people set back right now. Because even black people, it's not even like this wasn't a white person that said Barack's acting white. This is coming from a black person, and that's part of the reason. That's part of the problem. Some nerve for Jesse to be talking. A man that marched with Dr. Martin Luther King. I would not expect a comment like that to come from Jesse Jackson. Orlando, I want y'all to get ready.
This is new lyrics.
Introduce y'all.
It's new stuff straight off the top.
Get to know him because you'll be hearing
Just
about
made.
him soon.
Okay. Oh, this is what we doing? Okay. East side. Pick up. We in the building, man. I walk it out on them. Yeah. Yo, real talk is bout. Real talk is bout. Yeah. You better shut your mouth. It's Young Quest, Young Boy, MLP. Teddy, where we at, man? Let's go. Yo, it's Young Quest. What you wanted? Came up in this place, man, the flow is so haunted. I think they getting scared, damn. It's Young Quest, yeah, you think I'm well prepared, man? I'm about to do it, I do it like a hairpin. I'm about to do it on them, they can't really do it right. I walk it out, man, I been doing that all night. Up in Scoops, in Library 2, Demaine sometime, they call it D2. It's double trouble, yeah, me and SIR, we do it, boy. We in that Corolla car, you want it, man? Yeah, I got it quick. They mess around with Quest. I'm like Michael Vick. I'm killing all these dogs. They can't mess with me. And damn right, killing MCs is just my specialties. Yeah, it's nothing, B. I make that salary. And now my pocket's fat. They call them calories. I think I'm sick as hell. They call it allergies. They can't mess with Quest, boy. I'm spitting double D's. They wanna f with these. And I ain't blowing trees. I'm not the weed man. So they can't mess with me. Yo, listen up. I'm back, I'm spitting on the stuff, I am on the track. Trackcraft is in the building to the end, Jalo, but you already know, yo, we spitting it up quick and we can bring it back slow. Jay Lawrence in the house, call it real talk, and we gon' let you know it's really Jarrod Lawrence show. Okay, it's called The Real, the show is real. Can't mess with me, I know I need a deal, so we keeping it real with Jarrod all day. You ain't prepared for him, I can spit it all day. I'ma do it always. Don't mess with me, man. I'm the best in the O. If you don't understand, I walk it out. I walk it out. I walk it out. I walk it out. Yeah, Tampa. Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, Tallahassee. Yeah, Miami. All of Florida, man. We doing it for Florida, yo. That's how we do, man.
Fire. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all. If there was an MC
it's off the
on
dome.
his level
It's off
in
the dome.
Orlando, you come over here. You come over. If you want to spit, you think you can spit like that? Holla at me. Young Quest, best MC in Orlando. I know about a lot of local MCs too. I ain't gonna call nobody out by name. There's a lot of people in Orlando doing their thing, but is anybody doing it like him? Wordplay, delivery,
pick up.
Who is on Young Quest level right now?
Pick up.
Labels, holla at him.
Pick up.
MySpace.com/QuestMC. Holla at him.
You know.